Florida girl, and I'm out here. Where's she at? The blazes ever. That way from the hurricane. A lot of the inn. If it wasn't safe, a fire road. Dottie's found herself a turtle. We're gonna have to fix poor turtle. Deserved rest and a good cool drink of water. This area, this felt an awful lot like. Let Dottie dog take it. Onto this paved road. Natural barriers. Doesn't seem somewhere that I have enjoyed. This is something you don't see on every trail. Give me a thumbs up if. Hey guys, it's me, Florida girl, and I'm out here. Where's she at? The Princess Dog is also out here. And we are in the Cameron Preserve between Port Malabar and Malabar Road off of Turkey Creek in Palm Bay, Florida. We've got blazes everywhere. The blue takes us towards a neighborhood and a little bit of a waterway, and the red on toward Cameron Preserve. I got the Princess Dog out here with me today. She's leading the way. And we are heading in the red zone toward Cameron Preserve. We've got 90 plus degrees out today with a feels like of 99 and a beautiful breeze. Welcome to Florida. If you watch my videos often, I want you to check out one called Flooded Florida Trails, and that is at this location during a major flood. Just rainstorms, not a hurricane or anything special like that. I haven't seen it like that before that point in time, and I haven't seen it like that since. I'll put a link up above so that you can check that video out as well. Got a nice canopy back here of trees, pines, and palm shrubs, and that helps keep it a little bit cooler out here than having to walk through the pine flats that I know are ahead in the future. Check out these great ferns. That means we're near water. Big palms. And I know you can't see it from here, but just on the other side is a waterway, I guess you'd call it. There we go. And this is the little waterway I was talking about. So I know that the water is not up at all at this point in time because I have been here when the water is over top of this walkway. And the whole area, of course, becomes flooded. Dot usually finds herself a nice little area here where she can hop off and get into the water. We left the waterway and are wandering further on down the trail. A lot of these trees that seem all bent over got that way from the hurricane. A lot of these that have fallen over also got that way from the hurricane. What hurricane? I can't even tell you anymore. You'll see like this is a fine example of one that grew out. And she's been out so long, she's growing up now. Had many of them just lean in. If it wasn't safe, the parks area tried to cut them down for us. Just exited the Cameron Preserve, and the turf is starting to change a little bit. Out there we've got flat pine scrubs and not as many trees overhead to keep me cool. As you can see, it's a hot one out here today. Dog found herself something to smell, and the trail is starting to close in on itself. Fortunately, I know this trail. Just keep going this way. Hey, there's a blue arrow straight ahead. I've come to a fire road. That's the road, and in there is my trail. Let's go this way, Dottie. Fine, don't molest the wildlife again. Oh, Dottie. Dottie's found herself a turtle. We're gonna have to fix poor turtle. So Dot and I are now around the corner off Malabar, and they just built this part of the trail out here where there's an observation tower. And I saw it off in the distance a while ago, so I know it's out here somewhere. I just can't find it now. It is the new observation deck that I was talking about. Dot says it's take some huffing and some puffing, but we're finally here, so I'm gonna let her get a well-deserved rest and a good cool drink of water. I was thinking as I approached this area, this felt an awful lot like an AT shelter. This is the Cameron Trail Shelter, or CTS. And you're looking out over top of, I guess, a scrubland is what we'd call that. Shelter. Check it out. They made a table right in the middle of it. And this is some of the most interesting graffiti I've ever seen. We've got a whole bunch of math work, and then we've got notes to one another. Notes with people talking back and forth. I don't know what that's all about. I love the big, tall, dead trees that remain standing. It's so hot, I thought it might be a good idea just to hang my hammock, since I carried it all the way out here, let Dottie Dog take a little bit of a rest, and just kind of hang out and enjoy myself for a few. Well, Dot and I hung out until we heard the neighbor's rooster crowing. There's a rooster out here in the middle of the woods somewhere. We've decided it's time to get ready and head on out. Back to the trail we go. All right, well, not minutes later, I walked out of the trail onto this paved road alongside of these houses. You'll notice if you look over on the other side of the canal, there were many trees. They must have come through and just completely clear-cut the whole thing. It's actually kind of sad. Take a look. All those big trees had been shading people's yards. Ah, it's a damn shame. I wish they hadn't have done that. I hate it when I see that. But check this guy out. Hey, big guy. What good did they think that that was going to do? Now, I'm no expert, but I thought that these trees and their root systems helped keep that soil in place so that the erosion didn't occur during every storm. But now, they've taken out the natural barriers. Doesn't seem right to me. Whatever. They'll cement it over shortly. I'm just sure that's what the next plan is. Guys, that's 2 times recently I've been out hiking or camping somewhere that I have enjoyed in the last 10 years, and suddenly big changes have come to that location. Something that's supposed to be for the better, but this doesn't look like it's for the better. All right, off of that pavement and back into the woods, Dot and I found a great entrance back into the Malabar trails. Some really awesome oaks. I love these oaks with the big branchy arms. It's just about 6 p.m., so it's starting to finally cool down. You know, like 89, maybe 90. You know what I love most about this place? It looks an awful lot like my own backyard, which is pretty cool. Big old sprawling trees that have fallen over. I love its curviness also. These are bike paths maintained by the Malabar Trail Association as well. And hiking into the sunshine. Oh, just hiking along, and we have found ourselves a nice little stream for Dot to cool off in. You lucky little dog. If it were still midday, I'd be out here laying down next to you. Aw, that must feel so good, Dot Dog. All right, on down the trail we go. This is something you don't see on every trail everywhere. I like to joke that they've rolled out the white carpet for me. But they put a lot of carpeting out here on these trails because these trails are covered in sand, and when that sand's not wet, it's like sugar sand and really easy for you to lose your tire grip in and end up falling down and having a bad accident. Looks like this area would have had a lot of water in it. I'm happy it's dry and I didn't have to just slosh through that. And my feet, those are also nice and dry this time around. Kind of like walking into the surface of the sun out here at 5 o'clock. Almost 6. 6 o'clock. And now, the carpeting underneath my feet. Around that next bend, we should be coming back up on the entranceway. Our whole hike has been just a couple of miles, maybe about 3 miles round trip. Not very far today. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost the directional tree. Poor thing. Thanks for watching my adventure here at Turkey Creek, Cameron Preserve, Malabar, in Palm Bay, Florida. As always, thank you for watching Florida Girl Adventures. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of my mess. And once again, thanks for watching. Florida Girl. And I'm out here. Where's she at? The blazes everywhere. If it wasn't safe, a fire road. Dottie's found herself a turtle. We're gonna have to fix poor turtle. Well deserved rest and a good cool drink of water. This area, this felt an awful lot like... Let Dottie dog take her. Onto this paved road. Natural barriers. Doesn't seem somewhere that I have enjoyed. Something you don't see on every trail. Give me a thumbs up if